Mark, you just went through the whole recruiting process and signed here and everything. How tough do you think it is for a recruit not knowing who the head coach is to pick a school? How important is that, do you think? How much do you think guys weigh that and say, okay, well, I can't pick that school because they don't have a head coach yet?
I mean, guys are with it a lot, but like you say, not knowing who the head coach can be, they probably with it a lot. But at the same time, they got to have that mentality. They want to be a Hurricane. It's either going to be if they want to be a Hurricane, they're going to come in with a new head coach or find staying with Coach Scott or however. If you want to put it on this Hurricane pride, you're going to be a Hurricane. But at the same time, I know it's tough for a recruit to think about it.
Were there schools you didn't consider because you didn't know what their head coaching situation was going to be?
I mean, I always want to be a Hurricane.
So it didn't matter, right?
It didn't matter.
How much input do you hope you guys have in the next head coach? I mean, are you hoping Blake James and these guys come to you, and what would you say to them?
I mean, we really, right now we're just, moving on with Coach Scott. Hopefully he stays the coach, but we really can't talk much about that because, nothing we can say about it because we don't know who the head coach will be right now. So.
Did you? There's names that have been thrown out there. Do you guys see any of that stuff? Do you say, oh, I hope it's this guy if it's not Coach Scott, or do you read any of that stuff?
To be honest with you, I don't even worry about it. To be honest with you, I'm just trying to worry about it getting coasted.
Yeah. Obviously, there are some names out there: Charlie Strong, Mario Cristobal. We've heard Butch Davis. Did you get recruited by Mario at all to Alabama? And what about Coach Strong?
I talked to Coach Mario Cristobal. I talked to Coach Strong a few times, but Mario Cristobal more.
What do you like about Mario? What do you think he would bring the program? He's a former Hurricane, having played here and all that.
You know what I mean? Like I said, I want to try to get to that. Say what he would bring the program, but like I said, I don't really talk with detail.
Hey, Mark, you were just a recruit. It feels like yesterday. What does South Florida recruits want in a coach?
Huh?
What does South Florida recruits look for in a coach? I know they're everyone says they're a different breed of athlete, different breed of type of personality. Sort of fearless type guys. What do they want in a head coach?
I mean, as a head coach, like you say, fearless, competitive coach, just been a coach player. Just been like a coach, players coach, yeah, like that. That's basically it.
What do you guys like so much about Coach Scott? That he's been, a lot of guys say they'd be happy if he stayed the coach.
A lot of people be happy, with Coach Scott. He really haven't changed a lot, but his demeanor towards the players, great guy. His demeanor is very well with the players, and I think he knows all the players very well. He get along with everybody, throw a little jokes from here and there, but he also serious at the same time.
Mark, in your own game, what do you think you have to improve most to make a big jump to year two?
Block.
Your pass blocking?
Yeah.
So you're doing okay with the running styles and lanes and all that? Okay.
Yeah.
I know you said earlier in the year the game was so fast that it was hard to hit the holes. You were kind of getting adjusted to that. Have you made the adjustment? You think you're better at that now? Your reaction time and everything?
I think I'll slow down for me a little bit.
Yeah. And you're having why do you think you're having more success now? Is it just that, just being able to read the holes quicker?
Just reading the holes more quicker, knowing what the line doing.
Okay.
What have you seen a little bit from North Carolina, what they can do against the run?
Against the run,
What kind of a challenge is that going to be?
we're very challenged, but we just got to go out there. Like I said, we're going to have some lanes to run in, but we just got to hit them and hit them hard. And just make their defense have a tough night on the ground.